This is Tom Kershaw for Raps on TV. I'm delighted to be joined by the Haymaker himself, David Haye. First of all, David, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Very excited about the show. I watched all the guys here at the public workout. Joyce and Ian lay him out Lewison. There's going to be a great fight Friday night at the Indigo at the O2 Arena. And everybody, all the press, all the media are excited. It's a tough first fight for Joyce, you know, Olympic silver medalist in a 10-rounder. You know, it's pretty much unheard of for an Olympian to have their first fight in a 10-rounder against a real live opponent. But we've got faith in Lewison, in Lewison's potential. But Joyce is that much better. We know that. You know, although Ian Lewison is very good, he's got a great pedigree, good amateur. You know, good knockout percentage early. We believe in Joyce, that he's going to be the guy who's going to have his hand raised, and I don't believe it's going to go the distance. I believe our guy Joyce will be victorious and by knockout. I believe he has all the capabilities to really shine in his first fight, and that's very rare. You don't normally see, you know, young fighters really flourishing that early, because they're normally in the ring with a guy who's just turned up to pick up a paycheck and fall over. But with Joyce being 32 years of age, he doesn't want to hang around. He doesn't want to be, you know, fighting these little Mexican road sweepers. You know, he wants guys who are going to come to win. And Ian Lewison, Mr. Lay him out himself, is coming to. I've known Ian Lewison for many years, you know, and you know, I've sparred with him in the past. I know he's a serious guy, and you know, out of respect, I've made sure he had plenty of notice. We gave him 11 weeks notice for this fight. You know, we didn't have to do that, but you know, out of respect for him, we said, okay, we want you to fight our guy. You know, we give you 11 weeks notice to make sure that you're in tip-top condition. So it's a fair fight. You know, Joyce had the same notice, and I want the best man to win. I truly believe our guy is the best man. But it's going to be live on Dave, free to view for everybody. You know, anyone in the UK with a television set can watch this fight, and it's going to be a great, you know, 9 p.m. Friday night. You know, don't jump on the bandwagon after this fight. Jump on it now. Come down to the Indigo at the O2 Arena. Get a ticket to watch this guy, because in 5 years' time, when he's world champion, you don't want to say, oh, I could have went to his first fight, or I didn't, I did something, I went to the pub instead. Come down and watch this guy. It's going to be the start of an amazing journey.
And obviously Joe's fully focused on Friday night, but as his promoter, you've got to have one eye on what's next. There's been lots of rumours he might feature on your undercard even. Can you tell us a bit about what he might have in store?
As long as he wins this fight, wins it without injury, no cuts, no damaged hands, no broken ribs, no dislocated shoulders, no snapped Achilles. As long as he finished the fight in good form, which I'm hoping he will, then there's obviously a slot on the undercard of my fight against Tony Bellew on December 17th. So he'll have 8 weeks, maybe have a week off, and then have another 7 weeks just to fine-tune going down the stretch. And you know, we're talking to a few potential opponents. There's some decent names already, but we're in a good position. But I'm just 100% focused on this first one, because we can't look past, you know, Ian Lewison, because you know, he's got a huge punch. He's a dangerous contender, very experienced, been around the block, and he's predicting a knockout victory. You know, his coach Don Charles, you know, accomplished coach, and he truly believes that we've made a big mistake. They think we've miscalculated, and we've got it way wrong. I disagree, but that's very rare to have in someone's first fight. People believe that the young prospect is going to lose. That's very,
it's a real
rare.
statement of intent.
So exactly. So that's what this journey is going to be about. You know, I know I've seen stuff behind closed doors with Joe for me to realise that he's the one for us. He's the future heavyweight champion of the world.
And you've also got making his debut MVP Michael Venom Page. Well, for the boxing fans who might already not know him, what can you tell us?
Well, he's 12-0 as a mixed martial artist. He was 10-time kickboxing world champion. He's a funny character, crazy, unorthodox, huge confidence, you know, huge boxing abilities, insane. He's a switch hitter. He's kind of a mixture between Nassim Hamid, Errol Graham, Colonel Whitaker. You know, he's just a very, very unorthodox fighter, but he's very, very dangerous, very hard to hit, and can hit you from any angle. And I think people are going to be very surprised at how good a straight-up boxer he is, particularly someone who's coming from another discipline. I've watched him in sparring, and I'm really looking forward for people's opinion of him after he fights.
Yeah. And also making his debut, Willy Hutchinson, who's a really great amateur. You must be really glad that you managed to pick him up at such a young age.
Yeah, you know, we signed him. He was 18 years of age. He's just turned 19. He's been working behind closed doors with Ismail Salas, and he's really flourished. He really has in the few months that he's been working with us. You know, he's a different fighter now. You know, we kind of got the amateur sort of. Got the amateur style out of his system. He's sitting down his punches, he's slipping, countering. You know, he's doing all of the things you'd expect a very good professional to do. I watched him sparring 2 or 3 days ago. He looked superb, and he's another guy for people to keep an eye on, because he's going to be, you know, a big name for the future. He's probably going to be a super middleweight. So the likes of obviously George Groves and Eubank Jr. These are the guys at the moment. You know, I believe this guy, you know, 3, 4, 5 years down the line, you know, he's a name you'll be able to throw into the hat.
And from a personal point of view, is it weird for you being involved outside rather than inside the ring, or is it something that you're really enjoying?
I've always sort of promoted my fights. I've had Haymaker Promotions have promoted pretty much all of George Groves' early fights. You know, I've promoted many fights over the years, and you know, I enjoy it. You know, it's an exciting thing to be part of young fighters. Future. You know, for instance, me watching George Groves have his successful world title challenge was so nice, because I remember 2007, 2008. He was out in Cyprus training with me. You know, just having his first fight on my undercard, and you know, to see him sort of reach the heights he always wanted to do. You know, and to know that I had a little part in that. You know, it's nice. It's nice to know in years to come. You know, I better tell my kids, I'll see George Groves, he's done this, you know, there's a picture of him when I was his bucket boy, when he was training with me. And it's nice, I like that, and hopefully I have the same thing. I have the same feeling I had with George Groves, I have with Joyce and Willy Hutchinson and Michael Bennett Page. You see the X factor in certain people. You think, this guy's got something different, something special. You know, you see the way they fight, you see that little glint in their eye, and you know certain people have it. You know, George Groves had it, still has it, and these guys definitely have it. And you know what? Hopefully, I can fan the flame of their careers, and they can go on and achieve their dreams.
And obviously, you're going to be making your much anticipated return in December. Can you just give the fans an update on how your training's going?
Yeah, training's going great. I'm healthy, I'm fit, I'm fast, I'm doing all the things that I was hoping I'd be able to do at this stage. I'd say I'm way ahead of schedule compared to previous fights, but I'm not worrying about what I did in the past. I'm worrying about what my coach Ismail Salas was to do on a daily basis. He's very happy. All of my team are happy. Steve Broughton, my conditioning coach, he's happy. Everyone's just quite content with where we are at 8.5 weeks out from the fight. We're going to obviously gradually increase the intensity. You know, it's nothing crazy tough right now. As it gets closer to the fight, we increase the intensity, and come fight night, I should be, if things keep going the way they've been going so far, in great condition, and you'll see a spectacular performance.
And Tony Bellew claimed that you looked nervous at the press conference. Have you got a response to that?
No.
David, thank you very much for giving us some of your time. I really appreciate it.
Anytime, mate.